right at traffic light for Mounds. Okay, alright. Ease in. Oh! Things want to fall.
4.25 miles. Turn left on High Street.
Yeah, there's definitely more buildings. They were quick to build them, and then who knows if they were used much. That looked like an old hotel. Red Brick Hotel. Anna 33, Marion 54. Old dishes, satellite dishes on at an old abandoned house. Old logs going to waste at the Cairo dry kilns. I thought somebody was going to pass me. They really came up on me hard and fast. But no, oh, here we go. Commercial barge line. So I do have 2 bicycle tires, tubes in my car. I could switch out. It's just a little laborious. Risley's Fish Market. They look like a mess. You can see through the windows. It looks like a big mess. Pretty sure that's out of business. So that Mound City is not a city that's a drive-through, a thoroughfare. So I think it might be even more just in disrepair than even Cairo. Cairo at least has a chance for people to stop. What's with this? A monument? National Cemetery? Wow. I don't think I'm gonna pick up everything. Nope, definitely not. That took me by surprise. National Cemetery. I'm gonna pick up everything. Nope, definitely not. That took me by surprise. National Cemetery.
Turn left on High Street.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see what type of person in this car. Just a little nervous. Okay, yep, that doesn't put my mind at ease. What I see. Oh my God, you could just go over the edge. City of Mound City. Established 1854, Civil War Hospital, Naval Shipyard. I'm a little nervous about hanging out here. I think this church is out of business.
Turn left on High Street.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I got a warning about 35 on this road. Alright, I'm leaving. I think it's a little sketchy. So I'll go to Pennsylvania. Okay. Pennsylvania Avenue, I'll take a left. So I just want to pay attention to this. Squeaky. We'll see what type of person in this car. Just a little nervous. Okay, yep, that doesn't put my mind at ease. What I see. don't put my mind at ease what I see. It looks like a city in better shape. So hanging out at the library is not too attractive, actually. This is the library. Oh my god.
Arriving at Mound City Public Library on the right.
What? Do they have hours? I gotta at least look and see if they got hours here. No loitering after business hours. Oh, jeez. A little beat up. Yep. It's a little abandoned. And I see a courthouse. I guess there's a courthouse next to this park. This is a neat little house. What does that sign say? Excavating and concrete. Doing some work at the wall of something. Oh my god. Alright, a little nervous about this. Oh, it's a taller building than I expected to see. I think that's the courthouse. I don't see a street name. They lost the street name. It's like the sheriff's office. They got the Humvee pulling a generator. No parking for trucks over 1 ton. Oh, I do not like this. This is sketchy too. With the apartments, yeah, people are living there. That's a little sketchy over here. I don't like it. That looks... Jeez. Alright, I thought this looked interesting, but just now, oh wait, they don't have electricity. They wouldn't have electricity. They don't have any picnic tables. I think this looks a little sketchy. I'll sit here for a little bit, but I'm not happy about it. I thought it looked better on the map, but I feel like I'm too out in the open here at the moment. Just lots of apartments around me. They're doing some work at the wall of something. Oh my god. Alright, a little nervous about this. Oh, it's a taller building than I expected to see. I think that's the courthouse. I don't see a street name. They lost the street name. It's like the sheriff's office. They got their Humvee pulling a generator. No parking for trucks over 1 ton. Oh, I do not like this. This is sketchy too. With the apartments, yeah, people are living there. That's a little sketchy over here. I don't like it. It looks... Illinois, Mound City, Illinois. Okay, I feel like this place is too sketchy, and that's mainly because the people that come up to this intersection often seem to like to give me a bit of a stare down. I'm not happy about that. It's a 4-way stop, everybody's got to stop, but it's a nice quiet town, but I don't like the apartments around, and I just want to get through it. I think I have a better chance at more privacy at Thebes.
Turn right on Illinois 37.
I could try to rush to that Cape Girardeau library. It doesn't close until 9. That's pretty cool. But I'm not really in a rush to get there. So, what is it, 30? So I'm going back, kind of backtracking a little bit to get back up, get on the route. So the GoPro 9, do I stop? The GoPro 9 is showing signs that it's going to fail. Potash. Yeah, I don't always choose the best locations. And I gotta say that I used the backup battery a little bit, and I tried to be extra careful about it by actually keeping it outside the car because it puts out a fume. But even after stopping use and bringing it immediately in the car after, it still seems to give off a fume after being used. Alright, so I changed out the SD card after that failure notification. I think with the 9 I just have to, or I didn't get a failure notification, it just failed. The next time I try to use the SD card, it might say it needs a reformat. I'm trying to catch it before that happens. I got this new SD card in. I just have to use smaller SD cards, change them out more often with this S9 or the GoPro 9. Yep, that's a rough part. So there's a lot of people in these areas who really have a tough time maintaining their houses for a lot of different reasons. Yeah, like here's some abandoned houses. There just comes a point where they just give up on the house. It's a financial thing or something. What's the tipping point for abandonment? It's not always they just die, or is it? So I think I gotta stop using the GoPro 9 unless if I change out the SD card. It's showing the same signs of screwing up right before the SD card fails. So if I stop using it before the failure part, if I hit the record button one more time, I think it'll say SD card error. But if maybe I could stop short of that, maybe I could salvage the videos. Oh man, this town is beat up. One beat up town. Gas station, wait, no, vacuum. No loitering. Yeah, that went to trash. This is well fenced in. I think a lot of the trashiness is a security issue. They got burglarized one too many times. Too many burglaries and they just give up. This one is beat up. This is my left. Okay. Left at the abandoned, really fallen down house.
Continue on Mound City.
So I think this is mounds. I expected the other mounds to be in worse shape. Wow. Slow, rough crossing. Uh-oh. Really? Yeah, somewhat. Camping on the left. I don't trust them though. I think they probably charge money for that. Okay. It is 50 here, but somebody had to, okay, 40 now. Somebody had to make a complete stop. Houses that look abandoned. Abandonment is a very common thing to see along the Mississippi River. So they're trying to sell houses for $850 in that city. In Cairo, Illinois is trying to sell abandoned houses for $850. They may as well just try to give the houses away, or even pay people to use the houses. Where do they come up with that arbitrary figure of $800 some? There is so much abandonment along the Mississippi River, and the government's not going to let it go for nothing. Still. Oh man, this town is beat up. Beat up town. Gas station, wait, no, vacuum. No loitering. Yeah, I want the trash. This is well fenced in. I think a lot of the trashiness is a security issue. They got burglarized one too many times. Too many burglaries and they just give up. This one is beat up. This is my left. Okay. Left at the abandoned, really fallen down house. So I think this is mounds. I expected the other mounds to be in worse shape. Wow. Slow, rough crossing. Uh-oh. Really? Yeah, somewhat. And then they got tanker cars. Is that that's not an active, it's just a storage rail. Oil production. Just build somewhere else. That seems to be the solution. Those abandoned properties will fool you. They're like decoys. You think that somebody's living there, especially when the neighbors mow the lawn. You think somebody's living there, and it serves as a decoy. This trailer looks abandoned. Okay, it's on the property though. There's another trailer that looks in bad shape. The geese, farm geese. They got all these houses that are abandoned, and the people that live around them may like it because your neighbors, you're not going to have bad neighbors when there's an abandoned house. You don't have to worry about any neighbors. It might be a welcoming thing to live next to an abandoned house. It's guaranteed no one's going to move in there. If someone does want to move into an abandoned house or take that property, they're probably going to have a little money to spend on building an entirely new house, and they'll probably be okay neighbors to have. Not even the poorest of the poor people move into abandoned houses. They'll travel to California and live in a tent on the coast before they move into an abandoned house along the Mississippi River. Oh, it's flying away already. Now it's off to Cape Girardeau Library straight. I'll just go straight. If I have to go with, if I have to go without food, that's fine. Not really that hungry anyway. So I don't like driving in the evening time, but sometimes it happens. And in the middle of the summer, this would be a very hot time, but I've got 63 degrees inside the car. It's cooler though. I believe it's cooler than that. I see the checkered flag. Not quite going into Cape Girardeau. I'd like to avoid that. Take a chance at this fishing dock, hope for the best. Stop at this abandoned house. Wow. Four-way stop at one house, but it's abandoned. Courthouse. I'm going to Thebes. Short of the bridge before Cape Girardeau. It's kind of busy. Okay. Oh. Thebes, 500 people. No riding ATVs on city property.
Turn right on
Funny. Why are they against ATVs here? Some cities allow it. A little beat up around here. They got some rules though. That's abandoned. Wow, that yellow house. Got to drop to 45. I mean, what do people think of this? Living around here. Kids growing up around all these abandoned houses, they just think nothing of it, growing up with it. Abandoned shop of some kind, bunny rabbits. What else is abandoned? Houses that look abandoned Abandonment is a very common thing to see along the Mississippi River, and just kind of in the whole region, 100 miles east or west. Actually, I don't know about east. West, certainly. Didn't even notice these abandoned houses. I would have walked over, I think. Get a closer look. Ooh, wow. Okay, road ends, river. I bet it looked like they have blocks set up here. Okay, the courthouse is on the hill to the left.
Turn right on Front Street.
Okay, don't really need the map. Okay. Ooh, I don't know about this. There are some nice houses down here. I had to have a look. Truck with a weird platform on it. Oh my god, somebody's burning something. This is a campground too. Somebody's got an airboat. They are, yeah, they're down here. They are fully prepared for floodings. People burnt something and then left. This is like a campground, and I don't see any pay sites. I mean, this is somewhere I was planning on trying to stay the night. I think I want to take the chance. They encourage it to be a campground. I think there's a good chance I could do it, and it's not. This river is not going to flood tonight. But yeah, they got like 50 sites out here for camping, but it looks like it's free. So I'll just park next to it and hope for the best. Sleep overnight in the flood zone. Smell some firewood burning. But I mean, a lot of places just build somewhere else. That seems to be the solution. When a community just falls apart, yeah, this one definitely looks abandoned. 55 looks really bad. Yeah, that van's abandoned, but somebody's living right next to them with a beat up barn that looks useless. Just a sec. Smell some firewood burning. But I mean, a lot of places just build somewhere else. That seems to be the solution. When a community just falls apart, yeah, this one definitely looks abandoned. 55 looks really bad. Yeah, that van's abandoned, but somebody's living right next to them with a beat up barn that looks useless. Okay, I stayed the night in Thebes here. No problems. No problems at all. Beat up, a little beat up around here. They got some rules though. Oh my god. Oh no, that's just a bad roof. No, somebody's living there? It's like a drop. Oop. Okay. Whoopsie. My bad. Alrighty. Yeah. Google Maps didn't say there was any little park like that. Too small to be of a significance to point out. I just chose the fishing pier. Nobody showed up. One guy did, but he just kind of like looked and left. Looking levers. Isn't that some airboat? Seems a little not needed for this far north. So there's a turtle crossing the road. So that time of year has come up again, or it's warm enough. It's kind of nice and cool. Tornado shelters keep your family safe. Are they selling them? Ooh. Alrighty. Man, I already missed my first turn. That's not a good start. 2 dogs. These people are living right in the flood zone. Actually, this looks abandoned. Concrete foundations for nothing. Wow, this is a park up here. Wow. I might have tried parking here overnight. This is no riding ATVs on the property. Yeah, I didn't know. Google Maps didn't say there was any. Trail of Tears State Park. I guess I just go. Oh man. It's looking a little rough. I already seen a cop. It's looking rough here. Trail of Tears State Park. Let's turn over. Your life, your hope. Salvation Army. It's a big one too. Big building. Yeah, I think this area is a little too rough. It's definitely not abandoned. Save. Okay. I was considering this to get groceries, but I'm not that hungry. Okay, got a left on Broadway.